Hello, Sunflower, and welcome back to my channel, Gifted Intuition 111. And you know what? I was gonna make this a love reading, but with these cards that came out, it didn't turn out that way. I feel like this is a reading that's gonna be about something that you need to know. Because honestly, these are cards that are more about guidance in your life as opposed to focusing so much on love. Um so us as intuitive readers, when we draw cards, we honestly never know. When we draw them in this way, put it this way, um, we honestly never know exactly what the reading is going to be about until after the cards are drawn, right? And since this is like my way of doing it, there's a lot of readers who do it this way as well, but I'm just saying in particular, since this is my way as well of doing it, already having the cards drawn. Uh, like I said, I wanted this to be a love reading, but it's going to be about your life and what you need to, focus on and steer clear of, and just make sure that you're ready to make decisions with a clear mind and a clear focus. Because, okay, well, let me just get into the cards. Okay, first you see we have Angel card. And it says your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. All right, so that being said, it's like pay attention to your intuition. Your angels and your spirit guides are with you and everything, but you also need to pay attention to your intuition, which is where that comes from. That comes from your spirit guides. It comes from your angels. Pay attention to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, like whatever is going on in your life, if you have a decision that you need to make in your life and it's an important decision and it just does not feel right to accept the offer from the decision, or it doesn't feel right that you need to make a certain move in order um for this opportunity to prosper for you, if it doesn't feel right to you, you probably shouldn't do it. Follow your intuition, listen to your angels, listen to your spirit guides. Just try to make a good choice in your life when, like, if it's something job related, excuse me, if it's something job related, if it's something to do with your love life, anything that's important to you that you need to make a serious decision on, be sure to follow your intuition and listen to your angels and your spirit guides. Like I've said in my other reading, if you're someone who prays, pray about it. Pray about your decision. If it still doesn't feel right, then that's your answer. Don't take it. And then we have luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. This also goes hand in hand with, when you make your decision, make sure you follow your intuition. So, if your intuition leads you into believing that this is a good opportunity, this is a good decision, this is a smart and wise choice, then yes, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. you know so I feel like this card, I would see this card as like being a yes. If you had a yes or no question about something, this is a yes for you. I would say that this is a yes. Whatever you're thinking about doing, this is a yes. But again, if you're unsure, follow your intuition. Even with this yes right here, even with this telling you that you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead, if it's an opportunity that you still feel that you need to pray about, or, follow your intuition about, listen to your heart, your mind, your spirit, then, you know, still do that. Still follow your intuition. Still pray about it. Like, don't just take this and be like, yes, that's my, this is it right here. I'm saying that this is your answer, but I'm also giving you an opportunity to remember to follow your intuition. Listen to your spirit guides and your angels. Pray to God or whomever you pray to. Whomever your divine, guidance is, you know, think about it. You know, because it's not always good to just hop on the bandwagon just because it sounds good. Because with me, with seeing this, even though I say that this is a yes card, even with seeing this, I feel like people would still be hopping on the decision just because it sounds good, just because this card sounds good and is giving you a yes. Again, angels, spirit guides, listen to your intuition. Make sure that it is indeed the right opportunity, because these are in the end these are just cards. You still have to follow your gut and your heart and your mind and your spirit. You still have to do that. And that's my 2 cents on that. And yeah, because see, we go into beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Sorry, I'm trying to read it upside down. Be careful who you trust at this time, because a lot of us, we have this we not weird. I don't want to say weird. We have this. Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? We have this. Oh, I take back what I said. We are always, not all of us, but the majority of us here have a an issue with like listening to other people. I shouldn't say issue. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's not coming to me what I'm really trying to say. But we have this problem with listening to other people, and just instead of, again, following our own intuition, following our heart, our mind, our spirit. And there'll be too many people in your ear sometimes that'll lead you astray, and you have to be careful of that. you know and also be careful on taking on too many risks, taking on too many opportunities. You don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to do too much just to prove that you can do what you dream of doing. You don't want to overwork yourself, and avoid anything that you could be dependent on, like alcohol, any sort of substance, because you'll need a clear mind in order to discern, all this third party interference. And a third party interference could be a romantic partner, a job opportunity, anything in your life that you need a decision on. You need to be focused and have a clear mind to be able to discern what it is that you want to do, so that you can follow your intuition, listen to your angels, your spirit guides, pray to the divine. And, this yes, I mean, this is an optimistic card. I'm not gonna, it says optimistic, excuse me. It says it right on the card that, optimistic. But hmm, but I'm seeing like just be careful on your decision. This card is really just saying whatever you decide will be the best option, even if it doesn't seem like the best option to you. Because some people, we have a habit of, that's what I was looking for. We have a habit That's the word. Found it. Anyway, I knew if I kept talking, I'd get it. We have a habit of being, we have a habit of just like, oh my word, jumping into things. Like I said before, we have a habit of jumping into things without thinking them through. And even if your decision turns out to be a no, and you're just like, but did I make the right choice? Did I really make the right choice? And it doesn't seem like you made the right choice. It may not seem that way to you, but really it is, because it could be leading you somewhere that has a much better opportunity. You see, because we have this habit of thinking like, crap, I turned this down, then what am I going to do now? Listen, you turned it down for a reason, because of that gut feeling, because of your intuition, and it's like, you may think that it's a bad decision of turning it down, but it really, really wasn't. It's going to lead you to a much better opportunity, I'm telling you. That's why this says you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. You are right with it. I mean, this being a yes card, if your intuition is telling you no, yes, you are right. No. No is your answer. Yes to saying no. If your intuition is telling you yes, then yes to saying yes. You are right. And that's what I'm trying to say about this card. You are right. But again, for whatever reason, it's like I'm kind of like veering away from the beware card. Like, I'm rarely paying attention to this. Like, I feel like, you know, those of you who are watching, I feel like you guys, pardon me, that you all are well aware of the people in your life who could interfere and, or have, who can interfere and, just mess up your way of thinking, and you're strong enough to realize that, to block that out. So I feel like this beware card, it's here as a warning, but it's not the card that's really like of the greatest importance in my in my intuitive thought right now. It's important, but it's not of the greatest importance. I feel like the greatest importance is this: to remember to follow your intuition in whatever decision you decide to make in your life, in your life's path, in your journey. And to know that whatever choice you make, it's a yes. The choice is good. Whether your choice is, whether the answer in your heart, in your intuition says no, that's correct. Yes, you are right. If the answer is yes, you are right. Mm-hmm. But yes, please, please, please always follow your intuition, follow your gut, follow your heart. You know, just listen to your body, because your body knows better than you do. And just don't jump to conclusions with anything in your life. Always listen to your body, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is a part of your body. You feel it. It's a feeling, and just listen to it. And I was looking on the bottom of the deck, because on the bottom of the deck, we've got abundance. Let me just grab it. We've got abundance on the bottom of the deck. So, and this says, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. See, so if whatever you choose, it will lead you to an abundant part, a new abundant part of your life. Something that you really have been waiting for. So, like I said, just, be very cautious beware. Be very cautious in your decision. Make sure it's the right one because it leads to abundance. We got luck and lucky. Lucky times are ahead. It leads to abundance. Trying to straighten the cards out. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. If they're crooked in the screen, I apologize. But yeah, so whatever decision you decide to make, the yes or the no, it's going to lead you to abundance. It's going to lead you to exactly what you want. And you have to be patient in it too. That's another thing that a lot of us normally lack is patience, because a lot of us we want things like right then, right now, right then and there, instead of just waiting and being patient and allowing the divine to take control of everything and letting everything, as I've said in my other reading, let everything play out. So don't just think because you said yes to an opportunity or you said no that it's just going to happen, like things are just going to get so abundant right then. It's going to take some time for things to build up, you know. And abundance isn't just in finances. Abundance is in your how you feel internally, your life in general. It's not just finances, it's love, it's just a prosperity of your spiritual growth. Everything, you will find abundance in it, in whatever decision you make. So that's it for your reading. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of reading. I appreciate you watching my videos, and I'm looking forward to making more. This is, only the third video right now, but I'm looking forward to making more. I really, 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 really appreciate all of you who take the time to watch my videos. You're amazing. You're beautiful human beings. Thank you so much. Again, I'm trying to finally break away from being so nervous in doing this, because it's like the more I talk, the more comfortable I become. But I thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I'm so sorry I'm saying that so much, but I really can't. I can't thank you enough. You're really appreciated. And yes, please, be sure to watch my other videos as they're uploaded throughout the week. So, thank you so much. Bye.